The last American troops have left the United States' main military base in Afghanistan today, as per reports. The Bagram airfield has been the military epicenter of the 20-year war in the country. Associated Press has mentioned two US officials as saying today that the airfield was handed over to the Afghan National Security and Defense Force in its entirety. One of the officials added that US top commander in Afghanistan, General Austin S. Miller, still retains all the capabilities and authorities to protect the forces. The withdrawal of troops from Bagram, 20 years after US took control of the base following the September 11 terror attack, signals a quiet end to America's longest war. The handover was reportedly done without much fanfare. The Doha Agreement, signed between the Trump administration and the Taliban in Qatar in February 2020, signaled the beginning of US pullout from Afghanistan for good. The Biden administration said the last remaining troops would be out by September 11th, but the deadline seems to have been advanced. It is possible that complete troop withdrawal from Afghanistan may be as soon as July the 4th. However, many Afghans fear that US departure could give Taliban more power over the elected government and that the nation is still too fragile to fight a return of the extremists. Bagram was formerly an abandoned runway with barely any electricity in the surrounding buildings. US troops then took control of the place as soldiers arrived to the country to wage a war on terror. Bagram slowly grew into a city in its own right, with schools and gyms coming up to serve the countless servicemen and contractors working there. Bagram also became the target of terror attacks and suicide bombings. It was the entry point of thousands of American soldiers to Afghanistan. It also saw the farewell of scores of soldiers killed in the long drawn-out war, their coffins placed on aircraft for the long journey back home. US Presidents George W. Bush, Barack Obama and Donald Trump all visited Bagram during their time in office, promising victory and a better future for Afghanistan.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.